Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ultima Underworld. When we last left off, the first foe of the game chose water over life. But that's fine. We don't need him. Or his armor. Or his gold. Or actually, we kind of did want all that. Well, anyway, there's someone we want to talk to before we actually progress this way. Someone who's, not as hostile as that first goblin was. By the way, I'd like to draw to your attention an area over here before we'll be coming back here before we leave the first floor. Do you see what I see there? That's a very obvious secret door. There it is. This secret door leads to an area we'll go to later. Just remember it's there. Now, we have to go back to a certain area, namely, the place where we fought the rat. This place is very bright and illuminated now. You actually have a torch spell. Also, your mana slowly recuperates over time. Your health, not as fast. Is this door open? No, this door is also locked. Fortunately, we can unlock it with the key of Alfred. And up here, we shall meet a man. There he is! Greetings! This man is not coming to attack us. He is the mellow outcast named Braggett. How you'd actually know what he's called by just looking at him, we don't know. But he's human. And he's not come at me with his sword, so always a plus side. Let's move back a bit to give Braggett some room to go to a... Actually, let's just talk to him here. Right-click when you have the talk command, and you engage in dialogue. And there's Braggett! And there's Shana. Hail, stranger! What be thy business? I've not seen thee in this place before. We have a few options. Dialogue trees that can make things better for us or make things worse. Merely exploring the abyss, considering that we got thrown in here and it sounds like the Baron is a bit abyss happy with his prisoners, isn't really going to cut it, I don't think. And on the other hand, he's also he's an outcast. So, is this gonna cut it? No. Probably I was thrown in here as punishment. I was thrown in here as punishment for a crime I did not commit. Ah, unjustly prisoned art thou. 'Tis the usual story, my lass, but that is not to say that it may not be true in thy case, I suppose. Thou needst not be ashamed of thy misfortune, lass. Thou art in the same pot with all of us now. If thou art to have a chance of surviving in the abyss for long, thou must learn the lay of the land. You can be rude, but it's never unwise to accept help in an unusual situation, especially when it's freely given. Sure, he could be lying, but go with his word on this one, trust me. Indeed, I would be eager to learn of this area. First off, I would suggest picking up anything thou dost find that seems of use. Items here are scarce enough. Thou wouldst be well advised to take what thou can. Scavenge all you want, but stealing is ill-advised. Most of the Abyss's inhabitants guard jealously the few possessions that they have. Battle sites are the best for scavenging. That's why I'm here. A battle took place here not long ago. A battle between the goblins and the above-worlders. What was the cause of this battle? I do not know. It is rare that the Baron sends his men into the Abyss. It must have been important, though. By the looks of it, the goblins defeated them handily. So, the men the Baron sent to deal with the goblins were either rubbish, or the goblins were really skilled. We'll take note of this. The goblins control most of these upper caves. Two races there are, the green and the grey. If they do not destroy each other, it's not for lack of trying. Be thou especially careful of the grey goblins. I was recently imprisoned by them for trespassing. How didst thou escape? My prison cell was evidently a converted storeroom, for it had a stock of useful items, including a long pole. Using the pole, I was able to reach a button which opened the door to my cell. I sneaked away and returned to my people. I do not think I will venture there again. That is actually a very, very, very useful hint that Braggett gives you. Take a pole with you wherever you go, because that pole can let you reach buttons you wouldn't otherwise be able to press, and can save your life. And what are the other... Oh, the other inhabitants... I'm more curious about his people. Tell me about thy people. The humans like thee and myself have staked out a small area in which we live in relative peace. Below us are the mountain men, and after that I do not know. Mountain men he's referring to are dwarfs. Dwarfs are not seen in Ultima 4 and beyond, but in Ultima 1 to 3, when it was called Sosaria, you'd actually see dwarfs. And elves. People like to theorize that, to fit with the canon, that they all travel to the Stygian Abyss to form a colony here, and thus that's why you don't see any, or they just dig too far deep into the mountains and keep themselves to themselves. Where is this enclave of humans? Thou canst find my people by going west from the entrance to the abyss, and then north. There is a small chasm to jump over, but thou dost seem to be a dexterous lass. Past the chasm is the sign of civilization everywhere throughout the abyss. The banner of Cabiris, marked with an ankh, the sign of the Avatar. You know, I'm the Avatar. Outside the areas marked with the banner, thou should watch thyself most carefully. Most creatures who do not respect Cabiris' legacy are not particularly friendly. I thank thee for thy help. Good luck in thy travels. This man's a friendly chap. He'll always be friendly. Now, there are a few things we can steal here. The mushrooms I don't particularly want. The bedroll, on the other hand. The bedroll is very useful. We shall be taking it. It's not owned by Braggett, so we can just take it. If it was owned by Braggett, he would psychically know and would get upset. The candle is also not owned by Braggett, so we shall take that as well. Now he said for us to watch out for the goblins, especially the grey ones. We shall, be rest assured. Braggett, move out the way, please. I'm trying to... Braggett? Braggett. Thank you. There doesn't appear to be an easy way across there. Let's go to the map. He said west and then north. This way, perhaps? Well, it can't be that way. That way was the rats. Well, we'll figure it out. Also, we have a compass. The compass points this way. Says that way is the way to go. But north just leads to this small room with nothing in it. Perhaps we will seek out his people later. Right now, I feel like exploring other areas. Then again, a battleground is not a bad place to explore. There was a place up there that we haven't explored the map. I know that's probably where the axe was, but I will explore the map for prosperity's sake. There's nothing here. It's a rough-hewn wall, nothing of any particular use or worth or note. Oops, ran into a wall. Well done! Let's go to that battleground, shall we? You don't mind if I loot it, do you, Braggett? Of course you don't. Now, I'm going to save here, because there are bats in this area. And bats are annoying. Also, there are only 4 save slots. Ah, you see the little jump there? J is what you use to jump in this game. It's an odd button, but let's go. Hey! We made it! Also, don't get sucked down into there. That leads you to, like, level 3 or something. There is a bat. There's also a boulder there. You can break boulders down into smaller rocks. Is there anything worthwhile here? Anything at all? I hear it. There's a monster there. And a shield. Look at that. It's a hostile rotworm. That thing's just gonna go for us if we decide to let it. I don't really feel like letting it. Is the light stable? It's unstable, which means it's soon to end. However, I do want that shield. I do want that shield. There's nothing around this corner. What's that? Looked vaguely out of place. No, just a stone wall. We're ready for combat. I want to defeat that rotworm. I can actually defeat that rotworm with a spell. I probably don't actually need to go over there and hurt it. Magic Arrow will actually serve my purposes quite nicely. Magic Arrow, by the way, is these two. Now, where is the rotworm? Oh, my light's gone. That is going to make finding this thing a little more complicated. We want light first, actually. We just put that button, puts all the runes back into the bag. There we go. Now, this spell is a hostile spell. Use it, and a little cursor appears for who to strike, and you can hit the rotworm, like this. Right mouse button to hit it. It's dead! Long live the dead rotworm! Let's just go over there and get my loot, shall we? There's a button too. But what's this? A worn wooden shield. Yes, please. Loot. There's a button too. We should use that. I'm not sure what it does. Huh. Does it open this door? It does open the door to the north. Handy. Shall we go and investigate? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! That is a very hostile bat. That is a hostile vampire bat. That is what I was scared of. Let's hurt it. It's gonna come for us, but fortunately it appears to be stuck on this corner. Oh, it's not stuck anymore! Oh, this is going to be bad. Bats are hard to hit. Oh, no, no. I want to actually have my weapon out. Game. Give me a good shot. I don't have enough room. Oh! He hit me. And in fact, I am poisoned. Where is he? Where'd the bat go? Hey, I'm trying to hurt you here. Do not run away again. Can't I just kill one monster? No. Evidently not. And I'm poisoned mildly. Where did it go? Coward monster! Must every monster I face flee at my might? The answer is yes, every monster must flee. Can I see it? The angle is odd if you look up, but I'm trying to track it down so I can shoot it and finish it off. Whoa, that looks odd. Vampire bat went for blood. Where is it? Did I get experience for that? We will find out. I got some experience. I think that was for the rotworm, though. Where is the bat? I don't see it. The bat has genuinely fled. We're just not having any luck with enemies at all, are we? They're all just running away from me. Alas, we're also running out of health. So, when we come back, folks,